Michel de Montaigne famously said, "My life has been filled with terrible misfortune, most of which never happened." Now, you might respond to that statement by saying, well, it may have worked for what's his name, it may even work for you, but I don't buy it. I'm not letting go of my worries. Why? Well, what do worries do? They have a function. They remind us, they confirm to us that we're good people. You're no doubt worried about the outcome of the next election. Well, if you stop worrying and you stop sharing your worry with other people around you, which probably are worriers themselves, then the implication is that you don't care enough about something as important as that, and you're not actually as good a person as they or you think you are. In other words, my worries tell me that I'm good. If a lot of your worry is about the well-being of people in your life, people whom you love, isn't it a kind of betrayal of them and the love that you feel for them if you don't worry? But ask yourself if your worry is getting in the way of your relationship, if it's infecting the relationship, if it's infecting your thoughts and your feelings about them and their feelings about you. Maybe it's a reason they don't call you that often. It's just exhausting. It's not you, it's your worries. All the questioning that proves your worries, that puts them off, it exhausts them. It therefore creates an even greater reason, actually, for you to worry, because now you worry about the relationship and why they don't call. King David allegedly, famously worried. I say allegedly, and of course famously, because I've read his worries. I've read Psalms. And he had so many worries, but he did something really valuable and instructive for us and important. He wrote them down. He emptied a valuable piece of real estate, his mind, by putting all of those worries where they belonged on something that didn't have a relationship to him, that didn't have emotional attachment to any of the words that he wrote. Piece of scroll, we might say, a piece of paper. He wrote his hopes, his pleadings, his prayers, his worries, his fears, all of that down. And you might try that too. You might write your worries down. Maybe every night before you go to sleep, write them down. Your mind will know what you did. It'll know that you took care of them. Maybe review them at another point and say, okay, what was my worry yesterday? Can I let it go today? What effect, negative or positive, is it having on my life and on other people's lives around me? Back to news stories, because they provoke so much concern and worry for us. I want to suggest a way of dealing with them that I think is responsible to you, responsible to them, the stories themselves, and to the people around you. You might want to approach these stories, the election, COVID, economic insecurity, with pragmatism. The election, vote. COVID, wear a mask, socially distance. The economy, take any measures within your power to secure your families or your own financial future. And then do something counterintuitive. Praise yourself. Praise yourself in writing in that little diary of worries, or even aloud if nobody's listening or if they don't think there's anything wrong with you talking to yourself. But praise yourself for doing instead of worrying. Your loved ones will thank you, I promise you. And the future might actually turn out to be much better than your worries predicted. I hope this is helpful to all of you.